Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to my channel. I talk about music, hair, and lots of things here. Yeah, so as I was thinking about what to talk about today, I just thought about one time when I was driving and I knew the way quite alright, but for some reason I was getting lost. And I stopped by the roadside and I put on the GPS. I said, you know what, it's going to be easier if we just do this with the GPS. Have you experienced this before? Yeah, it happens to so many people. My GPS took me to the right place. I didn't have to struggle, I didn't have to squint to try to look at the streets or the avenues because my GPS was there talking to me and guiding me. God is the same to us. God is like our GPS. He's the all-knowing, all-seeing God. He's the one who knows tomorrow. He's the one who knows our past. He knows what we're going through. He knows our struggles. He knows everything. Everything. Even those things you don't talk about. Even your deepest heart cries. Even your expectations, your dreams, your imaginations. Those things that you close your eyes and you just so wish. You just so wish that they can be a reality. God knows about all of these things. God knows. And He cares. He cares. He wants you to get what you want. He wants me to be happy. He wants us to get to our dreamland. He wants us to have the fulfillment of our dreams, our visions, our expectation. And knowing what is ahead of us, God leads us. Sometimes as human beings, we struggle with God. We struggle because we want to find our own way. We struggle because we're tired of waiting for God. We're tired of going God's way. We're tired of listening to Him. Because sometimes, God tells us to just wait. The only thing that you hear is wait. That's all you hear. And as human beings, it's difficult to wait. It's difficult to just stay still. I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm just quiet and I'm just waiting. It's so difficult. And this reminds me of Joseph in the Bible. God had told this young man about his dream of what He was going to do with him, also of where He was going to take him to. Did this dream come to pass? Well, it did, but not without its ups and downs, not without the twists and turns, not without being sold into captivity by his own brothers, not without suffering in the hands of someone who he had given his all to. He wanted to serve Potiphar's family, but the wife wanted something he could not give. And what happened? He was thrown into prison by the person who trusted him. How can he trust him so much? He did not investigate. He didn't try to hear the side of Joseph. He threw him into prison. It's easy as human beings for Joseph to just think there in the prison, dark cell and say, you know what, God? Are you sure that you actually gave me this dream? Are you sure that I was not just hallucinating? Are you sure that this is just not from my own selfish thoughts? Oh, Joseph would have thought a lot of things. So many things would have gone through his mind. But the dream was still true. God had given him the dream. Just like God told Sarah at the appointed time, I will come back and I will give you a son. It took many years. Sarah laughed. It was funny because looking at her dead womb, looking at her situation, looking at her age, it was not possible. And what are you going through today? What's that deadness in your life? What's that impossibility in your life? What's that thing that you look around you and you're like, you know what? This is not going to happen. It's not possible. What's that impossibility in your life? God is telling you today that give it to me. Give me your impossibility. Give me your difficulty. Give me your questions. Give me your doubts. Give me your fears. Give unto me your worries. and let me fix everything for you. God is interested in every facet of your life. He's interested in every facet of my life. God is there to guide our footsteps, to direct us, to hold our hands, to not let us fall. No matter how high you're climbing, no matter how steep the height you are on, no matter where you find yourself at this point in time, I just want you to know, I just want to remind you that God is there. In the silence, He's there. In the hardship, He's there. In the confusion, He is there. In your sickness, He's there. In your doubt, He's there. In your darkness, He is there. And even as you're crying, He's there. So don't despair. Don't worry. Don't feel so alone. You can talk to Him. He's waiting to listen to you. He wants to hear you. He wants to speak to your heart. He wants to breathe comfort to you. He wants to speak words of assurance to you. God will guide every step, just like He did with Joseph, just like He did with the 3 wise men who Herod had tried to deceive and make them go and find information about this little born child king Jesus who was born. But God was there. Even in the games that Herod was playing, God guided those men and told them the right way to go so that they can avoid Herod. As we travel on life's highways, on life's journeys, we can trust that God is there. He sees, He hears, He knows ahead, and we can remain confident, we can remain assured that God will make our path straight. As we submit to His direction, He will lead us, He will guide us, He will hold your hands, He'll dry your tears, He'll make a way where there seems to be no way. God bless you. Are you blessed by this? If you are, please share with your friends, like, subscribe, and please leave your comments. Let us know what touched you from this short encouragement, and share your experiences when you have felt so low, so down, so forgotten, so forsaken, and God came through for you, and you could feel the assuring presence of the Lord right beside you. Feel free to share and encourage somebody here. God bless you, and see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can be reminded or alerted whenever we post new videos. Thanks. Until next time. Bye.